The Ranger is a disc-off backpack bag from Dynamic Discs with a sturdy build, a lot of storage, and some pretty cool colors. Let's take a look at one. So this is just one of the new colors of the Ranger bag. This is the sort of off-white color. We also have the army green. I don't know if it's actually called army green, but it's green. And my personal favorite, we've got this electric blue kind of color. I'll put the actual name on the screen, but this one looks really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna show this one. So let's start with an outer tour of the Ranger bag. It's a very sturdily built bag. It's got nice and strong walls on the side, and it's got some thick, durable fabric on top. The bottom is made out of water-resistant fabric, and it's got these feet to hold your bag up out of some puddles. The back, it's got these straps, are nice and thick, and they're very nice and wide and very thickly padded. So this is a very comfortable bag to wear for a long time. And the back has got, I don't know if you can tell, it's got like pads and then gaps in between them. That minimizes the contact on your back and allows for a lot of airflow, and it makes the bag sit a little bit higher on your back so it doesn't weigh you down as much as you play around. It's also got a carrying handle up here on the top. So let's start filling up the bag a little bit. We'll start with something that's very important to have with you on the course. That's a water bottle. This is a 32-ounce insulated water bottle. It fits perfectly in this pocket here. Right next to that is the umbrella or the stool holder. This is a slightly smaller pocket that can be used for another water bottle if you have a smaller water bottle that you'd like to bring as well. Or it can be used for the bottom of an umbrella if you want an umbrella open over your bag. Or most commonly, I see people clip their stools in there. And this is nice so you don't have to carry your stool around. I know if I carry a stool around, I usually forget it after a few holes. So it's good to have the stool in the side here and have a nice little carrying spot for it. But I'm gonna take it out because it tends to get in the way a little bit. The pocket here holds the stool in place with a little clip on the thing here. Right next to that is a perfectly cell phone sized pocket. This thing works really well. That's usually where I put my phone, and you don't have to zip it up because the zipper doesn't go all the way down on either side, so you can, I usually just leave it open with my phone in there, but the more careful among you who have non-broken phones are probably going to want to zip it shut. And then that's kind of mirrored with a pocket here on the other side that's actually pretty big. I usually put my wallet and keys in there, but you can also fit like something like a sport sack in there or a whale sack or just something to dry your hands off. The little pocket on the front is designed for a mini. There are two pencil holders right next to it. You can put a pencil and a Sharpie in there, or two pencils if you lose pencils a lot like I do. And that pretty much covers it for the left side except for the disc storage, but we're going to get to that in just a second. Real quick back around on this side, this little clip here is designed for bag tags or for like a towel. If you have a towel with a loop on it, that'll hold your towel in place right there. And probably the Ranger's biggest asset is this enormous top storage pouch. It doesn't look like a lot. It looks like it's only this deep on the front, but it actually goes down to like here on the back. I don't know if you can tell. It goes pretty far down on the back. You can fit a lot of stuff up here. I usually keep towels in there. I have a couple of towels and then a golden retriever, and I can still fit a hoodie in here. I can fit a lot of stuff. This thing has just a ton of storage space, and that's why I really like it. I can fit snacks in there. I don't have to ever worry about being without something that I need on the course. Also, some people like to put a few extra discs up here. You can definitely fit, let's see how many here. We'll try 4. 3 or 4 usually fit up here. Oh, 3's up, or 4's up there easily. Gosh, you can fit 6. Wow. Yeah, you can fit quite a few discs up here as well and still have room for towels. Also, at the back of this pocket here, it's black, so it's kind of hard to tell, but there's a zippered mesh pocket. I usually keep my scorecard back here because it keeps it underneath the flap and it's going to protect it and stop the scorecard from getting damaged. And so yeah, it's a pretty good sized pocket too. It goes all the way down the length of that pocket at the back. So I think that about wraps it up for non-disc storage on the Ranger. So let's jump to the most important part, and that's disc storage. So we'll talk about the main storage compartment in just a second, but by far my favorite aspect of the Ranger bag is this little pocket on the side. This is so handy. This holds 2 discs. I usually keep my putters in there, but I've seen a lot of people keep like a go-to driver or something in the side there, and that means that I don't have to take my bag off when I want to tap out. I can just pull the putter out of the pocket and tap out right there. So I really like this because I'm lazy and I don't like setting my bag down. I find that very handy, but this pocket on the side will hold 2 putters. Sometimes it's a little bit snug, but usually after a couple of rounds, the putters have sort of gotten used to being slid in and out of this pocket, so it works really well. And the last thing before getting into the main compartment is this little pocket that you probably didn't notice on the front of the flap. This will actually hold a disc. This is a great spot for like a utility driver or something like that, something that you never know when you're gonna need, but when you need it, you need it. So that's a great thing to keep there. But usually I keep my marker in there. I use a junior disc as my marker, so I will usually keep that in this pocket here. And now, finally, we can jump onto the main storage compartment. The Ranger comes with a divider in the main storage compartment here. This is if you don't want to fill it up all the way with discs, if you want to leave part of it for storage, you can do that. Or if you just like to keep your discs organized, you can leave this divider in there, but it does take up as much space as a disc. So if you're trying to fit as many discs as possible in here, you're probably going to want to take the divider out, but it is nice to hang on to it in case you need it later. The flap here, I don't know if you've noticed, it's stayed up. There's no trickery here. There's just Velcro on the bottom of the flap and on the bottom of the pocket here. So when you open up the Ranger bag and just open it all the way, the flap Velcro's in place and you don't have to worry about it falling back and covering up your discs. So the main storage of the Ranger can hold 18 to 20 discs. Let's find out how many of my discs it holds. So this is 19 discs in the main compartment. But this is a good mix of drivers, mid-ranges, and putters. And also I have the 2 putters out here. So the 18 to 20 discs is, including all of this, is definitely accurate. I've actually got 21 in here right now. And you can also fit one up here. So and you can put discs in the top. So you can fit a lot of discs in here if you need to. And you can see they come out nice and easy too. No problem. I could do this all day. But I'm not going to. So that is it for the Ranger. That is everything that I would put in a Ranger if I was going to go play just about any event. The discs are in the bottom, which give it a nice low center of gravity, so it's nice and sturdy, and the bag is just well built overall. It's a sturdy bag. It's not going anywhere. It's got durable fabric, very comfortable straps. It's got the breathable back pattern, pockets everywhere. This is a fantastic disc golf bag, and you can pick one up in this blue, this white, or this green at dynamicdiscs.com. You can fit a lot of stuff up here. I usually put a towel, a golden retriever, another towel, my firstborn, but I like to keep 2 putters in there because that means I don't have to take my bag off to tap out. I said top out, I really did. Okay,